Okay, let me take that across to PKD Nambiar as well, political analyst, who I'm being told has also joined us now. PKD Nambiar, your take on this war of words which seems to have erupted in Karnataka, and also the protests which we're seeing on ground. There was also the Bengaluru Bandh which was called because of the Kaveri dispute.
Absolutely, Uday. This is an emotional issue than the way my other co-panelists were talking about the technicality of it. That it is, of course, we all know that this year the rain was much lesser, and so as the water requirement of both the states needs to be met. But then the bottom line is that this could have been. I'm a little surprised. There is a new government in Karnataka, and they are the allies of the Tamil Nadu government. Why it's just a 4 or 5 hours of a distance from Bangalore to Chennai. Both of them could have sat together and taken a discussion that yes, there is an issue of water this year, and so let's sit together and plan it. You don't have to go to a Supreme Court, or for that matter, you don't have to go to any other authorities or a tribunal. But the problem here is that the moment there is a new government comes up, they try to make everybody happy, but then you can't make everybody happy with limited resources. I mean, water is a resource which is limited this year in Kaveri. I belong to that belt. I know that the involvement of all the 4 states, but maybe Pondicherry and Kerala may be a very minimal. But for Karnataka, it's their lifeline. And so as for the Tamil Nadu, may not be typically a lifeline, but then yes, it is indeed a very, very significant fact for them, for their crops. So I believe that Karnataka has got its own the major rights on it. That's the way I look at it as personally. But Tamil Nadu also needs to be their needs also needs to be fulfilled. The only the way to come back to the normalcy in this case is that both the political leadership, now they are an Indie alliance, they should come sit together and say that, boss, this is what I have, this much I can share with you, don't make a noise, you don't go to a tribunal. As soon as the more water we are able to gather in the river, we will be able to give you more. But without even looking at the basic requirements of Karnataka, you ask somebody to just release the water for a cultivation. That may be a little too much. And believe me, Uday, this is not just the water issue. This is an issue which is a very, very emotional issue for both the Tamilians and the Karnataka. So they look for an opportunity. When the last 5-6 years, or maybe because of the government or because of the rain gods, there was no issue. Remember that in the Vajpayee's time, the first time that every 4 chief ministers was called in one room, discussed. That is called as the political will of that government. I think here you have 2 partners, sit together, plan it out, and forever the problems will be solved. But if you wanted to make it as a political activity, I don't know how many people will die, how many people will, what all are we going to lose. One day Bandh of Karnataka will be affecting the exchequer, or the government itself in their revenue. So I think the political will is more important than the technical tribunal or a Supreme Court, whatever they are going to do.
Yes, okay, let me also in fact quickly now ask